Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Connor Jones, of course, who will be running for Venturini Motorsports in the ARCA Menard Series for about 12 races this year, which is the most that you ran. Of course, you ran a few races for that team last year, but also you're going to be pretty busy as well, running super late models, cars tour. You got a bit more on that in a minute. But first off, Connor, how are you?
I'm pretty good. It's been kind of a boring off season, not done a lot. I
Besides,
guess I have a month until speed week, so
besides announce your plans for 2023, let's. So you're doing about 12. So you're doing about 12 ARCA races this year for the team. Of course, you're going to kind of be all over the place in with tracks. Of course, starting off at Phoenix, and then you got Mid Ohio coming up. Elko is going to be one of them. Bristol, yeah, just a bunch of tracks that you're going to be doing. So just talk about being back with these guys, working with Venturini and as well as Toyota.
um, yeah. I mean, we got a bunch of tracks. I think me and Kevin really learned to bond well at the end of last year. But I'm excited. 12 races. It's a good chance for me, and it's a great opportunity and everything. Um, I'm really looking forward to Dover. That's gonna be, I think, the track I I can succeed at. It's gonna be there's Bristol too. There's sort of different tracks I can succeed at, but I think that's gonna be the best one.
The ARCA, of course, the ARC Venturini is going to the ARCA East race at Dover once again. Of course, that's a track that I believe that you ran on last year. What is it going to be like going to some of these places that you have had experience at?
It's gonna be just like it's gonna be just redoing it all over again. It's just a new year. Um, Not so much relearn the place, but I mean you've not been there, so you kind of got to relearn the place. You've not been there in a couple months, so it's almost like you got to relearn the place.
Yeah. So Phoenix, Dover, of course, you're going to be at Elko as well. You're also going to be doing Mid Ohio, of course. Have you ever gone road course racing before?
Yeah, we ran Watkins Glen last year at
Oh, that's right, yeah.
in the Arkansas.
And of course, you're going to be running Watkins Glen once again. So, how do you feel like you are at road racing?
It it depends. I think I still got a lot to improve on in that category, but we're gonna work on it and we'll be better.
Okay, so continuing that, you'll also be at Iowa, Pocono, Lucas Oil Raceway, Watkins Glen, Milwaukee Mile, Bristol, Salem, and then you'll finish it off where you actually start at Phoenix for the ARCA West finale. And plus that's not all you're going to be doing. Kind of talk about the rest of your plans.
We'll the rest of our plans. I got 10 car tour races we're gonna do, plus the Triple Crown, which is a series of tracks. It's three different tracks. It's Langley, South Boston, and Martinsville. Um, it's probably one of the biggest events in the late model stock world. And then in the Super Late, we got Speed Weeks. We run the Super Late full time in Speed Weeks, but I'll be running the Pro Late part time. And then we have North Wilkesboro in the Super Late, and we got Slinger Nationals and the Derby.
Awesome, awesome stuff. So kind of talk about just out of all this race weekend, um, you're not even 18 years old yet, but you're going to be racing a lot this year in totally different cars. What's that going to be like for you? It's and just kind of talk about where you're starting this whole journey.
We're starting this whole journey in Speed Weeks. I think it's gonna be a great week with all the RNS guys. They brought me a really good car down at the Derby, and I think we're definitely gonna have a ton of success at Speed Weeks.
Okay. Just kind of talk about just all the things that you kind of learned when you were in an ARCA car last year. What was the biggest thing that you learned driving these cars?
You just gotta have a lot of finesse. You can't yank it off the wall or it's gonna get upset. If you yank it off the wall, the whole corner is gonna be screwed up because the cars are so finicky that they just you have the most finesse in these cars than I've ever driven any other car.
Yeah. When you talk about Kevin Reed Jr. and what he's kind of done to help your career.
Overall, Kevin's just a great crew chief, and that's ultimately what really helps your career. You get good cars, you finish good, and that's ultimately what's going to gain your career.
A track you're most looking forward to running in ARCA?
Probably Dover. We know we had a top 3 finish last year at Dover, and I think hopefully this year we can go get the win.
Yeah. And kind of just going into all the kind of also name a track that you're most looking forward to that you have not been to.
Probably Mid Ohio. I'm pretty excited about that. You know, it's a new road course. I've not ran it, never really seen the place, but it's where studying and watching videos come and play and getting on the sim and actually doing it.
Kind of acts like a short track a little bit because I was there last year for the first time. It's going to be quite the show. Obviously, if you've watched last year's race, it's that was pretty entertaining. So, kind of talk about just all the just getting ready for the year and getting ready for speed weeks, just literally coming up in the next few weeks. Just to kick this all off, what do you want to? Obviously, you want to win as much as you can, but what's it going to take to get it done down in speed weeks?
I think just a good car. I think a good car. You know, I've already got the good spotter. I think we have a decent. I think I'm a decent driver. I don't think I'm the best thing in the world, but I think really just a good car, and I think the RNS guys will provide that like they always do, and I think we'll have a lot of success.
All right. Well, Connor Jones, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck in 2023. And we will have you on again sometime.
Thank you.